Good evening. Thank you so much for being here and agreeing to spend a few minutes out of your day with me. Sunday, it's the Carolina Panthers versus the New Orleans Saints. Yes, well, we remember the 47 to 10 drubbing of Carolina during the first game of the season, but things have changed since then. Well, not much. Carolina has only managed to win one game against the Raiders, while the Saints have only managed to win two. One of them against Carolina, the first game of the season, and the second game against Dallas, and they ain't won Jack Tahootie since then. Perhaps this will be the game to get them off of this 6 game losing streak that they're currently on. And the way it looks, it's quite possible that that might happen. And yes, I know you saw the look of chagrin come across my face when I said that. Of course, you know there's a reason for that. The reason being, the more games the Saints lose in a row, the greater likelihood that somebody will kick Dennis Allen's ass on there. Right. But I digress. Anyway, after I've looked at it really good, I think the Saints will get off of this 6 game slide that they've been on. And what's bolstering that opinion, as much as I hate to hold that opinion, I looked up some stats. You know, just kind of let it marinate in my mind. So, these are the stats that I found. First, I'm going to go defense. What they say? Total defense? New Orleans, 32nd. Carolina, 31st. Run defense. The Saints, 28th. The Panthers, 31st. Passing defense. Saints, 28th. Carolina, 25th. Scoring defense. The Saints, 25th. Carolina, 32nd. Red zone defense. The Saints are 8th in the league, while the Panthers are 31st in red zone defense, which means about 72% of the time a team gets into the red zone on Carolina, they will score. Conversely, with the Saints, it's 45% of the time. If a team gets into the red zone, they will score. Third down defense. The Saints are 18th, while poor Carolina is languishing down near the bottom of the league again at 31st. On offense, total offense for the Saints, they rank 21st, while Carolina ranks 29th. Running offense, Saints 21st, Carolina 25th. Passing offense, Saints 19th, Carolina 30th. Scoring offense, New Orleans 16th, Carolina 29th. Red zone offense, the Saints are 5th, while Carolina is 11th. Third down offense, the Saints are 16th, while Carolina is 30th. For most of these categories, both of these teams rank in the bottom half of the league, whether it's on offense or defense, for the most part. Looking at the numbers, you say, yeah, Saints ought to win this game. But to tell you the honest goodness truth, there's a few games in these six that they've lost that you thought, Saints ought to win this game, but they didn't. Our quarterback, Derek Carr, is going to be back. And I didn't see Eric McCoy on the injury list this week, so he's likely to play. But one thing that does disturb me, or a few things that disturb me, is that Marshawn Lattimore nor Kool-Aid will be playing in the defensive backfield this game. I had thought cornerback was one of the deeper positions that we have on the team. We gonna see. The Panthers are hurt up too. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the injury list, and 5 of them are not likely to play, and that includes Adam Thielen. In order to stuff some of the holes that we have on our team on offense and defense, Jacob Cabody and Jordan Mims are likely to play because of the injuries that we have on offense to Jamal Williams, for one, and Bub Means, for two. Nephi Sewell on defense, who got hurt last year, may see his first action of the 24 season on Sunday. Now I'm going to get to what's truly on my mind right now. And that is the statement that Dennis Allen made about the quality of players on his team. His team. He just about said they ain't worth a shit. Of course, not in those words. He said that we don't have any stars on this team. No, I don't suppose we do. Because it takes somebody with an eye to recognize that kind of talent. So we don't have no star as head coach either, do we, Dennis? That was a freaking horrible thing to say, especially where your team can hear it, the very same team that's been on a 6-game losing skid. And the way you've demoralized them, Dennis Allen, the way you have made them feel like nobody gives a damn or believes in any of them. What in the hell you think they're gonna do? If they go out there and lose Sunday, you have nobody to thank for it but yourself. I bet you the kind of daddy that would sit up and drag your child for bringing you a picture of a chicken that looks like a hand, a stick figure hand. You should have kept that to yourself, Dennis. That was the most horrible thing I've heard any coach say about his own team. And that includes Jim Mora. In order to put your best foot forward, excuse me, many times, especially in a situation like this, you have to have somebody there building you up, even when your faith in your own self is wavering. And I suspect this team's confidence is gone, and Dennis Allen hasn't helped it a bit. I would hate to be a Saints player right now, doing your last walkthrough or the game Sunday with what your head coach has said about you going around in your head. Ain't no stars on this team. You ain't nothing either. Personally, I want to go down to Metairie and kick Dennis Allen's ass. That's like telling your child who's bad in math that pulled that F up to a CI. You ain't no good. This just a C. What do you think that do to that child's confidence? And he came to you so proud of his C that he brought up from an F and you shit on it. Saints got a F these last 6 games. But the players didn't make that F by themselves. Dennis Allen, you funky freak. You are just as responsible for those 6 losses as the players on the field are. You and the entire coaching staff. They need to have a blanket party with you. I think the Saints will beat Carolinah, but I say that while I'm shaking in my boots about it. Because if you kill someone's confidence, it's very difficult for that person or those people to maintain, to improve. Dennis Allen, you just sabotaged your team for the rest of the season. Don't you think they're going to be hearing your voice brag them like that for the rest of the season? Don't you think that's going to happen? I do. And you'll have nobody to thank for it but yourself. God, I'm so sick of this. I am so tired of Dennis Allen. I had once thought that, yeah, he should be fired as head coach, but sit up there and demote him back to DC. But considering the way the defense has performed lately, he don't need to be DC neither. Has he gotten comfortable and complacent like Mickey? Has Mickey told him that no matter what this team does, no matter how deep they're scratching in the bottom of the barrel, you have a job here? I wonder. Yeah, the Saints will probably beat the Panthers Sunday. They're supposed to. But if they don't beat the Panthers on Sunday, Dennis Allen, that little pie belongs to you. You stirred up the ingredients, you put it in the oven, and you cooked it and you presented it to the press. You a piece of shit, Dennis. And I can't wait to get you to beep off my team. It's a little short today, folks. I think that's all I got for you. Yeah, the Saints will probably beat Carolina. But if they don't, it's no less than Dennis Allen deserves. Who that?